This is Ezra Pound's translation of Rihaku's Lament of the Frontier Guard from the translations of Ezra Pound, published by New Directions. By the north gate the wind blows full of sand, lonely from the beginning of time until now. Trees fall, the grass goes yellow with autumn. I climb the towers and towers to watch out the barbarous land. Desolate castle, the sky, the wide desert. There is no wall left to this village, bones white with 1,000 frosts, high heaps covered with trees and grass. Who brought this to pass? Who has brought the flaming imperial anger? Who has brought the army with drums and with kettle drums? Barbarous kings. A gracious spring turned to blood-ravenous autumn. A turmoil of wars men spread over the Middle Kingdom, 360,000, and sorrow, sorrow like rain, sorrow to go, and sorrow, sorrow returning, desolate, desolate fields, and no children of warfare upon them, no longer the men for offense and defense. Ah, how shall you know the dreary sorrow at the north gate, with Rihaku's name forgotten and we guardsmen fed to the tigers? Just a couple of poems from my most recent book, a couple of brief poems. My most recent book from New Directions is called Thread. It was published this year. And the final sequence, which I really think of as one poem, is also called Thread. And I'll just read a couple of sections from that. The first of those, the first two that I'll read, invoke the name Raul, which is the great Chilean poet Raul Zurita, who has recently been in the Bay Area, actually. Man imprisoned under the Chilean junta, who has written, is one of the great poets of our time. And a number of these poems in Thread are establishing the thread among the voices in this world. From the eyeless mountains, Raul, fall voices beneath voices. We hear the hawthorn, the penstemon, the goldenrod. Even here, hawthorn and goldenrod, shadows of wheeling turns, mountains, then sea, sea-swallowing mountains. We hear, and we hear the tongues of days, names melting into sea, wave mouths in different air. Even here, lodestar, lexicon, labyrinthos. Along the corridors of the invisible world, Raul, gardeners raise such flowers as need no light, such flowers watered by voices as need no eyes to be seen. It is the role of the lovers to set fire to the book. In the palm garden at night they set fire to the book and read by the light of the book. Syllables, particles of glass, they pass back and forth in the dark. The two, invisible, transparent in the book, their voices muffled by the book. It is the role of the lovers to be figures of the book, the illegible book, changing as the pages turn, now joined, now clawing the fruit from each other's limbs, now interlaced, now tearing at throat and vein, then splayfoot, then winged, then ember, as the music of the book, rustling through the palms, instructs. Thank you.